It's like looking through 10 planes of fucking glass over here. That's fucking, oh, that, goddamn, that line screwed me up. I thought that was offsides line. Are we good?
Is it going?
Okay, we're on, guys.
All right, sorry about that, guys. We are running a little behind. Didn't have a lot of time between the games here. So, Vito, go ahead and take the play-by-play.
Front of the Blues bench over there. Fendler tries to clear in the zone, hits a ref, back to neutral ice. Chipped in the zone. Wagner, Billy. We're going left. They're coming right with it. Matros plays it out to Fendler. Fendler, this side to Catalano. Goes in Maryland's zone. They just play it right back to neutral ice. Palestina with a nice check there. 21. Shot goes in behind the net. Peters with it. Loose behind the net there. It's a little hard to see here. I'm stand up, Brown Bear. Catalano's leading the charge out right now. He's going to go right down the middle. Fakes a shot. Shot high over the net. Rebound comes right back to Peters at the point. He's going to take a shot. Tipped by Catalano. Goes in the far side corner. Catalano chasing 48. Good check there. Back to 18 behind his own net. Stolen by Fendler. He just basically gave it to him. Neutralized it is. Thorne, 12 with it. 21. Right there, crashes the net. Harrison with the save.
All right, if you guys can, let us know on the Facebook comments there. I can't see anything. Lisa's got it up on her phone, so if you guys can hear and see us, just write it on there so she can give me a thumbs up if we have to adjust anything.
Face off to the left of Harrison. Clark, Monroe, Reuter, Peters, Larrigan. Puck comes to neutral ice right here. Clark with it. Gains the zone. Clark in the middle there. Pass over to Reuter. Goes to him. Down low behind the net with it. Larrigan's over there. Gets checked in the corner. Goes to Reuter. Reuter. Loose 13 with it. Pushes it to neutral ice. Monroe throws it in the corner here. 51 Rose has it. The 13 Cho. Pass goes right back to the goalie. Makes a save on it. Guntry. Ooh, and Peters got 28 up high. Peters is going to take a penalty there. Peters going to go to the bench right, or the penalty box right here for a hit. Kid looked a little dazed. I think they're going to give him did not see a call. I didn't see a signal from the referee as to what he's calling. He's going to call 2 penalties there. Okay, so he's going to call 2 penalties. I seen the call on Peters.
Get the call here just a second.
So the call on Peters, I think might have been interference. I did not see what Larrigan did. The guy calls 2 penalties right here at 12 minutes and 26 seconds of the first period. It's going to be a 5-on-3 for Maryland. We're going to go with Clark, Matros, and Biondo. So Larrigan, Peters, and the bench. Penalty box, sorry. So hold on a second here. They're going to give Peters a 2 and a 10. He just signaled to the head. So Peters is getting a 2 and a 10. I still don't know what Larrigan's getting. Peters, the hit was high. I'll say the hit was high, but in Peters' defense here, he was a good. I mean, it was one of their smaller players, so I kind of think that's a little biased there to call him on that. And the kid did look a little dazed though, and maybe that added to it. So Joey is going to get.
We got 3 in the box.
2 and well, Joey's going to get a 2 and a 10 there, so he can't serve as one minor. Somebody else has to. So Reuter, Peters, Larrigan in the bench. I still do not know what Larrigan's penalty was. 5-on-3, back to the point here. 21 walks in, shot saved by Harrison. No rebound. 12 minutes and 9 seconds.
What was the penalty on Larrigan? You can't see it?
Ask that lady.
Paul's standing right above her. He can just peer over her shoulder.
Face off to the left of Harrison. Clark, Matros, Biondo out there again. 5-on-3 still. Face off 1 by Maryland. Back to the point. Not a lot of pressure right here. to 21, back to the point. Robinson, the 21 shot, saved by Harrison. Rebound goes down. Clark gets it out. It's in the corner. 1:30 left on those 2 penalties. Back to the point right here. Pass over, back to the middle. He's going to skate out. 12 with it. Thorne walks in there. Shot, saved by Harrison. Goes to the corner. Biondo's going to chase down there. Has a stick there. Back to the point to Robinson. 1:12 left. Shot. They score. So that's going to make it 1-0 Maryland. Power play goal, 5-on-3. Not much you can do right there, 5-on-3. I mean, that's a tough break right there. I still would love to know what the call on Larrigan was, because I get what they called on Peters. I don't know what they called on Larrigan. That's what's kind of baffling to me. Face off at neutralized. We're going to go with Wagner, Nelson, Catalano, and Monroe. 11 minutes and 34 seconds left in the first period, and your score is 1-0 Maryland on a 5-on-3 power play goal. Catalano, face-off, won by Maryland. Back in their own zone, 9, Robinson with it. He gains a red line, blue line, he's in there. He's going to stop and survey. No pressure, back to the point here, 21. Over to 53, or 93 with it. Back to 12, Thorne. Over to Berger, 21. Shot pass. Back to Thurn. Shot, save, rebound. They score.
Well, I'll tell you, Maryland just got the motivation that they needed. If you guys recognize this team, this is the one that we played in Boston. That was our first game. The Blues won, I believe, that one 2-1, Vito?
I believe so.
So coming into this game, they
So Maryland with 2 power play goals. One was a 5-on-3. One was a goal. Both of the goals on the same side of the ice. Good shots, both good shots. Power play goals, I mean, you get that opportunity, you got to take them. Catalano, Bacardi, Rutlick, Samatros, DiMaggio. Blues need to put that behind them and just go back to business here. Isles, 94, right here in the middle with it. Played it up, back to Samatros. Samatros passes it up. Bacardi chasing. Bacardi with pressure on 48. He almost steals it from him. He's got it. Nope. 48 back to Chin. Chin with it. Chin up to Van, I don't know, 29. Back to 11. Cho. Chin. Coldwater to Rutlick. Isles, 94. DiMaggio with a good check there. Back to McCarty, swung at it, missed though. Van Patterson with it. Back to the middle. Oh, Coldwater left it for Talon. The kid that Joey hit is the one that's in the box. Pass, that should be an icing in there. They're going to wave it off. Samatros with it. Samatros around his net, off the glass and out to Talent. Now Palestina is going to lead the charge in there. Palestina left it for Findler. Findler, back in shot, and he scores. That's going to make it 2-1. Findler with the goal from Palestina. And 9:30, 2-1 Blues. I'm sorry, 2-1 Maryland, pardon me. Maryland with the 2 power play goals. 2 gimmies. 2 gimmies you should almost score on a 5-on-3 every time.
should be updating that scoreboard that we have there. If you guys can take a look and see on Facebook and on YouTube, we're streaming on 2 different channels this weekend.
Yes, take a look at both channels, YouTube channel and Facebook. We're going to switch over permanently to YouTube next weekend. Chen with it. Back at neutralized, chips it up to Gunty. Clark swinging at it right here. Harrison is going to have to save it. 9:03 left.
It's kind of a difficult angle that we're shooting through, guys, so just kind of bear with us on this particular Olympic rink here at Notre Dame. The way the bleachers are, we're kind of behind two panes of glass here, and just not the best viewing angle.
No. Face off to the left of Harrison. Fendler back to Palestina. Shot wide. Right here, Fendler. I'm sorry, Palestina. Some machos. Leaves it for Fendler. Neutralized. They got a tag. Go in there. Like Brown Bear said, this is Olympic ice. A little bigger. In front. Ah, Palestina. Missed that one. Nice play there by the boys. Palestina down the corner. Tries to get in front. Does. Number 9 with it now. Breakout pass with 12. He missed it. Goes right on net. Harrison's going to cover it. And 8:14 left in the first period. And your score is 2-1 Maryland. Face off to the right of Harrison Brown. Back to Biondo. He gives it to Coldwater. Coldwater to Rutlick. Rutlick gains his own, chips it around 48. Hoffman. Rutlick in the corner. Back to Coldwater. Coldwater played it back to Farrell. Farrell. DiMaggio stole it from him, gets tripped up there. No call. Back around our net. Biondo with it. Sweeps it up back to the point here. Chipped over there. Biondo's going to swing at it. Back to Biondo now. Over to Coldwater. Coldwater throws it in the zone. 48 Hoffman has it. Sniper got DiMaggio right here in the middle. Played across to 29. 29 goes in there. Back to Isles, 94. Right there. Van Persen with a shot to Reuter. Reuter out to Nelson. Nelson threw it on net. Goalie saves it. Kicks it out. Goes to 9. Fendler, Clark in there over there in the far side corner. Reuter. Some machos with it. Neutralize. Back to Wagner. Wagner up to Reuter to Clark. Clark gains his own. Far side. Clark chips it behind Maryland's net. Back to the point here to Wagner. Billy. Billy throws it all the way back down there to Nelson. Nelson behind the net with it. Nelson tries to get in front. Stolen by 9. Robinson. Back to Tilton. 28. To Fendler. He stole it. Fendler leading the charge here. Far side. Fendler in the corner. Passes back to the middle to 28. Taunton. Taunton plays it out. Back to Samachos. Neutralized. Samachos picks it up. Goes in the zone. Far side. Samachos. Back in the middle to Catalano. To Fendler. Coming up to Guntry. He leaves it for Harrison. Brown to DiMaggio. DiMaggio. Pass up. Goes on net. Loose. Fendler only scores. So the goalie went to like gingerly cover it. Fendler was on his horse. Got there. Scores. So that's 2 for Fendler. That's going to bring it back even. It's going to be a new game now. Brown Bear.
Lisa, are you seeing the scoreboard on there? Is it working? Okay. No doubt this is going to be a close game. Again, the second time these teams have faced each other this season, and according to this week's updated rankings, Blues fell to 12. Maryland, I believe, is down at 17, but about a 1-point goal differential on the rating.
Face-off won by Maryland. Chip back to neutralize Monroe. Gloved it to himself. Gives it to Larrigan. Back in the zone to Rose, 51. Reuter chasing. Rose 51 with it again. Back to Reuter. 5 minutes, 27 seconds left here in the first period. 2-2's your score. Coming out. Reuter has it right here. Reuter. Nice play by 11. Put the Blues off sides. Five minutes, 5 seconds left in the first. 2-2 is your score. Maryland with 2 power play goals. Blues with 2 goals from Findler. Coldwater, Bacardi, Rutlick, Wagner, Billy, and Vito Biondo. Isles, 94 out there for Maryland. O'Neill going to take the face off against Bacardi. Maryland wins it. That should be an icing. No, they're going to wave it off. Wagner's got to chase it down there. Wagner to Bacardi. Back to neutralize. That's shot in the blue zone. Harrison leaves it for Biondo. Biondo to Rutlick. Rutlick back to Biondo. Biondo with it, makes a move. Shot, save by the goalie. Four minutes, 30 seconds left in the first, and 2-2 is your score here. Face off to the left of Maryland's goalie. Catalano, Findler. Nelson, DiMaggio, Samatros. Face off won by Maryland, 28, Talent. Back to neutralize. Front of the Blues bench. Nelson gets it loose, swung it this side to 18, pass across in their zone. Neutralize their side. They throw in our zone. Harrison leaves it for DiMaggio. DiMaggio chips it up to Nelson. Back to Catalano. That's over there at the blue line. Back to Nelson. Nelson. Pass out of the zone. Goes back to 8 to Talent. Talent shot wide. Back to the point. Hoffman. Hoffman shot. DiMaggio's chasing it here. DiMaggio up to Findler. Findler. Pass back to Nelson. Neutralize. Nelson with it. Neutralize. Threw it in there. Hey, turn the gain down a little bit. I get a lot of background noise.
You're getting it?
Yeah.
All right.
Biondo with it over to Samatros. Samatros. Back to the corner. Samatros. Samatros with it still. Back to the point. Palestina gloves it out to neutralize. Maryland loads, comes back in there. Biondo tried to knock it away. Goes into the zone. Saved by Harrison. Rebound. Comes right out. There's going to be an extra push there. 2 extra pushes. Two minutes, 53 seconds. 2-2's your score. First period. Face off to the left of Harrison Brown. Biondo, Clark, Wagner, Catalano, Findler. Back to Biondo. To Wagner. Wagner to Findler. Findler to neutralize right here to Catalano. Catalano plays it back to Thorne, 12, over to 19, Ted Williams. Back to neutralize now. There's going to be a penalty on Maryland, a cross check on 19. Blues are going to be on the power play at 2 minutes and 34 seconds of the first period. 2-2's your score. Now it's time for the Blues to get one. Blues on the power play. 19 goes for a cross check. See, like he come over there and he did the cross check in motion. He never did that for Peters or Larrigan. Larrigan, Reuter, Clark, Catalano, Samatros. Larrigan to Catalano. To Larrigan. Larrigan. Shot saved by the goalie. No one, not a lot of traffic there in front. No one, not, I didn't want to say no one in front, but not a lot of traffic blocking the goalie, per se, in front of the bench, in front of the net, sorry. 1 minute and 42 seconds. Face-off 1. Back to Samatros. Samatros walks to the middle. Pass over to Clark. Back to Samatros. To Larrigan. More room here in the Olympic rink, so there's more room on the sides. Samatros, a shot. Tip. Catalano shot. Save by the goalie. 2 good saves there. Reuter now he's in front of the net, causing some havoc. Larrigan tries to get a pass through there, and they're just going to hoist that out. Samatros over to Clark. Clark to Larrigan. Larrigan gains his own. 1 minute left in the power play. 1:39 left in the, or 1:39 left in the first period. 2-2 your score here. Larrigan, backhand shot wide, goes to Catalano. Catalano to Larrigan. Larrigan with it. Larrigan back to Samatros here. Samatros to Clark. Clark has it to Samatros. To Larrigan in the middle. Clark with it now. Shot. Saved by the goalie. 36 seconds left on that power play, and there's 1 minute and 1 minute and 9 seconds left.
This is a new power play. It looks like Blues are debuting today.
Yeah, new power play. A lot of puck movement. Shot, or faceoff's going to be to the left of the goalie. Nelson, he dropped the puck. Kids weren't even set. Back to Biondo. He's going to take a shot. Blocked. Another shot. Saved by the goalie. Palestina with it. Chipped up. Back to Biondo. To Nelson. Nelson. Pass over to Monroe. Monroe shot. Oh!
Charlie.
Hits the crossbar. 48 seconds left here. Back to Biondo. Biondo is going to walk the middle. Over to Monroe. Monroe fires. Blocked. Nelson with it. 6 seconds on that power play. Nelson. Shot. Saved by the goalie. 34 seconds left in the first period. 2-2 is your score. Peters is coming out of the bench. Or out of, damn it. I've said bench, meaning penalty box, like 10 times. Peters out of the penalty box. 1 second left on that power play. Face off to the right of the Maryland goalie. Findler, Palestina, Nelson, Biondo, Monroe. Penalties over with. Played back to 19. Ted Williams coming right out of the box. Over to 93. 93. Around the net. Back to the point. Shot. Tipped. Monroe's going to take it out. 19 seconds here. Biondo kicks it up to Palestina. Palestina. Right here. 94 Isles. Biondo's going to knock it away from him. Biondo's with it. 8 seconds here. He's going to go in the zone here. Spun back to the middle. Van Patterson. Shot. Save.
Can't move. I can't move. Paul? Paul. Sorry. I thought somebody was asking me to come over to go see them, and I'm like, I am like literally wrapped up in all these wires. There's a high chance I'm going to be electrocuted today.
Oh, God.
You take a look at this, Vito. Look at me. I mean, I'm like, it's a rat's nest of wires.
Oh, so I just realized this. They didn't cut the ice before we got on. So they must do every 2 periods and then cut the ice.
You're right.
So.
All right, so we are going to cut the feed. We'll be back on here in less than 10 minutes. Okay, guys?
Hey, don't forget, you guys need to, we'll get that link out there to you to the YouTube page, because starting next week, and all videos will be on the YouTube page.
So right now we are multicasting to 2 different channels. One is the 04 AAA Blues page, and then another one we're going to set up. It's a semi-private page, which we'll use to finish off this season as far as streaming all the games for the Blues that we go to. If you guys can go onto YouTube, look for Vito and the Brown Bear. It's going to be very, very hard to find right now until we get the personalized URL. That's going to require some more subscribers to basically, once you guys go over a certain amount of subscribers on the page there, you guys would be able to find us directly. I know it's a pain in the ass. We apologize for it.
Well, we can get that link. Maybe we can get that link set out, maybe in an email. If they don't want to put it on the Facebook, we can just send it out in an email to people. But this way, it just gives us more control over the videos and
nobody else has to worry about anything. So
Yeah,
I think we just want to make it easy for everybody.
it's just going to be easier this way for everybody. Then there's no coming back on anybody for anything.
So if you guys can, at some point this weekend, we're going to try our best to continue to do the two streams on Facebook and YouTube. But at some point, you guys are going to have to go find us on YouTube. So Vito and the Brown Bear.
Yep.
And we'll figure it all out.